Buenos tardes, my little avocados. I'm so excited to share with you my most recent and first trip to Guadalajara, a place where old meets new, and new battles to find its voice and common understanding with yesterday's traditions. Okay, we're here in Centro Histórico, Guadalajara. I've heard so much about this place. Let's see what it has to offer. Arriving into a wet Guadalajara, we catch an Uber to our hotel. Okay, we just made it to our room here in Guadalajara. This room cost us $50 USD per night. It was nothing special, just shy of a dorm room, but this view made up for it. Let's hit the streets and get some dinner at a local favorite, La Chata de Guadalajara. I asked the waiter for the local special, taquitos dorados con papa and salsa. The flavor and consistency was why this place was packed.
It's like flan, but not. This is a classic Guadalajara dessert.
After a dinner that excited my taste buds, we decided to walk around the colorful and well-lit streets to enjoy the vibe of families and lovers for a night on the town. Buenos dias! As we walked through the gazebo area, there was a smell of lavender and rosemary that was freshly planted. Beautiful. My sleep was restless due to the action that happens 24/7 in this central area. The early mornings seem to be the quietest times, especially after the rain. You can smell a faint scent of cologne and perfume as people bustled by on their way to work, and the sound of rolling security doors that muffle the echoes of the past. Guadalajara is historically known as being a sanctuary for Christian believers. During our time here, we decided to visit some, but not all of the churches and cathedrals, admiring the artwork and architecture alike. This plaza is dedicated to El Amo Torres, who offered his life for the freedom of Mexicans. Right now we're headed to a coffee shop in Colonia Americana, and this is a really hip, popular neighborhood in Guadalajara with supposedly the best coffee. As I got my steps in, I was so impressed by the street art and how walkable the city is overall. Muy bonito. That's like this looks awesome. Okay, so we're here in Colonia Americana and we found this coffee shop after walking about 3 kilometers. So it's gonna be worth it. Oh my God, that's perfect. Little pastry. This looks like puff pastry with some sort of fruit in the center. So let's see. Oh, it's breaking beautifully. Fueled by caffeine and croissants, we strolled the streets, and it seems that around every corner is some unique hip place. This is happening in a city that is nearly 500 years old. As historic buildings are being renovated for new businesses, it seems to be creating some tension due to this recent gentrification movement. So here are the electric bikes here, Me BC. You have to download the app. It is $25 USD per year, and you can ride it as much as you want around the city. This walkable city is also bike-friendly with many different options for personal and public transportation. Here we are at MUSA, Museum of the Arts at the University of Guadalajara. Feeling overjoyed to find out that this museum was open to the public at no cost, I was impressed by the many talented and unique emerging artists that were showing at this location. Here we are at Templo Expiatorio. This is a church near the university. I'm just blown away by the amount of historical gallery, studio, and street art that drenches the city with a creative euphoria that balances between expression of injustice and preserving the past. I love walking around. It's sunny, it's humid, I feel fresh. Coming around the corner, we stumble upon one of the many open-air markets. There's something about the hustle and bustle of the Latino culture that I connect with as a hardworking American citizen. Traveling and visiting other countries gives me a deeper appreciation for my own country and the ones that are showing me such wonderful hospitality. Now, that doesn't mean I did not have rude and unwelcoming encounters half the time. That being said, I always try to keep a positive attitude and be respectful as I can, doing my best to speak their language, embrace their traditions, and know that through compassion is the only way we can heal the world. Guadalajara is built on the middle of two large aquifers, the main one being the Atamayac Aquifer. The current issue of increasing population leaves the city vulnerable to roads collapsing and sinkholes due to a dry aquifer. This city stimulates industrial and tech growth, hosting over 650 companies in that sector. Habitability challenges remain. With the rise of housing scarcity, the city is introducing new policies to increase affordable housing and attract younger residents back towards central neighborhoods. After a day of sightseeing, we decide to get an early dinner at a rooftop spot. As we enjoy some more local dishes, we are interrupted by the rumbling of thunder and splattering raindrops on the table. So this is the chicken mole. I'm gonna put a plantain in there. Woo. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. Once the rain clears, we head back out. We're here at the Mercado market, and this is where locals come when it starts raining outside during rainy season. Here at the Mercado market, it's broken up into 3 levels. The first level has restaurants, grocery, anything food related. The second level has more apparel and merchandise, while the third level had a lot of more spiritual icons, incense, this being an eclectic enough market for a one-stop shop.
Okay, we are right down here in the shopping corridor area. It's beautiful, lots of things happening. I got a new lid, a new sombrero. So I traded in my other one for this one, 200 pesos, not too bad. Thought it was 100, but you know, we're American, so that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna continue on and get some shade now, hopefully not get sunburned.
After the clouds clear, a blazing sun comes out, so while you're visiting Guadalajara, you're going to want some sun coverage so you don't get a burn. The city sits at an elevation of about 5,000 feet, making it a beautiful climate, rain or shine. Many locals walk around with umbrellas to protect from the rain and the sun. Wandering these wet streets, the city takes on a new effect as the rain-soaked stones turn colors in different shades of terracotta. After my first time visiting Guadalajara for 24 hours, I am filled with more inspiration in my creative practices of food, art, and sustainable living. I would be honored to visit Guadalajara again and see what improvements were made to make this historic city continue blooming for hundreds of years to come. If you haven't already, subscribe and follow us as I continue visiting different cities around the world for the first time. See you later, my little avocados!